Hello, everyone. I am Krandall Brantley for Buckeyes Daily. Ohio State held their annual pro day. They're going to hire another veteran NFL coach, and we got plenty of recruiting updates. Now, according to CBS Sports and Steelers Wire, Ohio State is adding more NFL experience to its staff. Buckeyes are expected to hire former Pittsburgh Steelers defensive quality control coach Jason Brooks in an analyst role. CBS Sports reported Ohio State expected to hire veteran NFL front seven coach Jason Brooks in an analyst capacity. With the last 3 years, the Steelers, after previously working as an assistant defensive line coach with the Ravens. Now, Brooks brings a ton of experience on both sides of the ball, offense and defense, including time with the Ravens and Dolphins. He now joins Arthur Smith, another former Steelers coach, on the staff. This is a trend for Ryan Day, who keeps bringing in this NFL experience from the coaching tree into Columbus. So this is a good hire, in my opinion. Another veteran NFL coach, and we'll see if he's helping the defensive line or just in general offense and defense. But yeah, this is going to help. And the other person that Arthur Smith can lean on, who's already worked with in the past 2 years at least. So good hire, in my opinion, for the offense and defense. Okay, so OSU had their pro day, and Ohio State will be on the verge of making NFL draft history. Ryan Day said this: I think we're just under 20 guys in the last 7 or 8 years that we've had here that have come out after 3 years. It speaks a lot about the development here. They pointed to players like Carnell Tate, Caleb Downs, and Arvo Reese, all juniors, as proof of that development. OSU could potentially have 4 top 10 picks this year, which has never been done before. And only once a team had 3 top 10 picks. That was Alabama in 2021. And that team, for context, destroyed Ohio State in the COVID national title game, 55-24 in that game. So yeah, they had 3 top 10 picks and won it all. Ohio State could most likely have 4, and they lost in the quarterfinals. I understand that, but still, this happens. This would just be a new standard for college football and Ohio State to have 4 top 10 picks. So it could legit happen. You got Styles, who could be a top 10 pick, Arvo Reese, Caleb Downs, and maybe Carnell Tate is wide receiver 1. He didn't run a 40 again, which not a big deal if you just look at his whole this quality of work and watch the film. He is the best receiver in this draft class. So I think he's still going to be wide receiver 1 or 2 when it comes to April. Okay, recruiting rundown. According to Rivals, 2027 Edge, Marvin Getsop is down to 5 schools: Ohio State, Tennessee, Michigan, Ole Miss, and Kentucky. Now, Getsop is 6'7", 270, originally from Germany, ranked as a number 2 player in Connecticut. See if they can bring in some international talent here. Now, then you have 4-star edge out of Georgia. Justin Weeks will visit Ohio State on April 18th. Ranks a top 300 recruit nationally and top 35 defensive lineman. He holds nearly 30 offers. Is also a visiting Clemson, Florida, Georgia, and Tennessee. Larry Johnson continues to prioritize elite defensive line talent. Then you have 2028 defensive lineman R.J. Cruz III will also visit Ohio State. He's 6'3", 270, unranked, but already holds offers from Florida State, Maryland, North Carolina, and Tennessee. And then there's Khalil Johnson. According to Bucknuts, in-state 2027 defensive lineman. He'll visit on June 19th. He's 6'7", 281, 4-star prospect out of Archbishop Moeller in Cincinnati, and ranked as a top 50 player nationally. According to 47 Sports, it's already a crystal ball prediction in favor of Ohio State, putting the Buckeyes in a good position for his recruitment. Then there is 2027 four-star running back Caden Way, spoke highly of OSU running backs coach Carlos Lachlan, saying he knows how to just make you feel like you belong to Ohio State, for sure. The kind of relationship building continues to be key in recruiting battles, and Lachlan has had some great commits so far. So now you have Way, he's from Georgia, 5'11", 185, with several SEC offers. Auburn, Florida, Arkansas, also got offers from Stanford and Florida State. And so this would be another key running back recruit. Keep an eye out for 2027 for OSU running backs. Okay, for spring camp, Alabama transfer defensive lineman James Smith already making an impact this spring. There's a DC, Matt Patricia, said Smith has been a locker room leader, holding teammates accountable, and he's just got there. Now, Smith compared the Big Ten to the SEC, saying this: the intensity is almost like everything is so much faster in the Big Ten. In the SEC, we're big and kind of slower. Here, it's faster, more speed. Everything's just so intentional. So I'm transferring from Alabama to Ohio State. Smith said this: I feel like I needed a new start. Nothing against Bama, a great program, just needed a fresh start. He also mentioned studying Caden McDonald's film and believes he can be having a similar impact for Ohio State. And Smith reached that level for Ohio State. The defensive line is going to be top 5 once again. Caden McDonald was a famous All-American, possible first-round draft pick, and also defensive lineman of the year in the Big Ten. James Smith makes that type of leap for Ohio State in year one, him being there. Great news for the Buckeyes. All right, go Bucks.